Can you figure out the answer to this death mystery? Answers in the next video's caption. In the quiet seaside town of Driftwood Bay, the body of retired schoolteacher Emily Harper was discovered in her living room. She was found sitting in her favorite armchair, a book resting on her lap, and an overturned cup of tea on the side table. The scene looked peaceful at first glance, but the coroner determined Emily had been poisoned. Emily had few visitors that evening, but the police identified 3 potential suspects who had reason to stop by her home. Thomas Ward, her neighbor. Thomas often borrowed books from Emily and had dropped by to return one earlier that day. Linda Parker, her niece. Linda had visited to ask Emily for financial help with her struggling bakery. Edward Clark, the local handyman. Edward was repairing Emily's broken kitchen sink that afternoon. Detective Sarah Morgan was called to investigate. The house was tidy, but a few subtle details stood out. The book on Emily's lap was open to a page she had already read, which her bookmark showed. The overturned teacup had traces of arsenic. The sink repair in the kitchen appeared incomplete, as tools were still scattered across the counter. The suspects had little to say. Thomas claimed he simply returned the book and chatted briefly before leaving. He mentioned Emily was brewing tea when he left. Linda admitted to being frustrated when Emily refused her financial request, but insisted she left without any confrontation. Edward stated he had left before the tea was made, intending to return the next day to finish the repairs. Detective Morgan took a moment to reflect on the details, her attention lingering on the teacup and the book. Can you guess the killer?